everybody. Welcome to another episode of BizBites Tucson. I'm Amanda Bruno from the city of Tucson. This morning, I'm joined by Klaus and Kristen from the Critical Path Institute in Tucson. Can you both just introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about the organization and what you all do?
Sure. I'm Kristen Swingle. I'm interim president and chief operating officer for Critical Path Institute. The organization actually launched in 2004, 2005, has always been based here in Arizona and in Tucson. We are a nonprofit neutral convener that works with stakeholders, whether it be patients, patient advocacy groups, researchers, drug developers, and regulators to really bring forward and collaborate so that we can accelerate the development and the approval of therapies for patients where there's an unmet need. So happy to join you today and share a little bit about Critical Path.
Wonderful.
And Klaus Romero here. I'm the Chief Science Officer for C Path. I've been in this role for about 2 years, but I joined the organization back in late 2007. So I've been with C Path when we were very small, and I've seen the growth and the impact of the organization.
Yeah. And how did C Path get started in Tucson? Like, what's the need in this community, and why does it work here?
I'll actually let Klaus share that story.
Sure. So the Critical Path Institute was initiated in direct response to the FDA issuing a very visionary white paper back in 2004 called the Critical Path Initiative document. And that was a call to action to establish public-private partnerships and use the PPPs to address specific bottlenecks in the drug development process so that the process would be accelerated. Our founder was at the time the Dean of the College of Medicine at the U of A, and he was also Vice President for Research. And he had very close ties with drug development and the advancements of clinical pharmacology, and he was well known at the FDA. So when he saw that opportunity, he created the nonprofit at the U of A. So we're essentially a nonprofit spinoff from the U of A. And then we got incorporated, and we became an independent nonprofit. But that's why we started here, and that's why we have remained, because the seed funding, that's the other important component, the seed funding that we got to get started all came from the Tucson community. And so we have honored that seed funding to this day.
So you're both then based in Tucson. What do you like about it, related to work or not?
So I'm probably biased because I was actually born and raised in Tucson. So I mean, I think the phrase, it's a very big small town is one of the things that I find most endearing about it. I feel like everybody in Tucson is about 3 degrees of separation from each other, and so just the sense of community that brings is something that I just really appreciate about this area, and I mean the fact that it's just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, Tucson is definitely home.
Yeah. So Lorenzo of Arabia said that the desert is clean and attractive. That's it for me. I was not born in or raised in Tucson. I came here to join C Path, actually. Mm-hmm. That's one aspect. But then the other aspect is that we get asked the question, why are you not in the big known places where big pharma is operating, because of our collaborations with them, or why you're not in the DC area because of our close collaborations with the FDA. In reality, we're always pushing the envelope, and to solve those bottlenecks that are hindering drug development, we need to really think outside the box. And so there's something about our kind of skunkworks nature of us innovating all the time that benefits from having geographical separation from the groupthink that sometimes occur in those hubs. So that's another aspect of why our being in Tucson is actually beneficial for that thinking outside the box.
I love that. Well, is there anything else that you want to share about C Path or your work or anything before we wrap it up here?
I think that, you know, I would just share that C Path really over the last 2 to 3 years has grown tremendously. And it's really a result of the reputation and the great work that the organization has been doing for the last 15 to 16 years. But it's been great to be a part of an organization that is helping to expand the talent that's here in the Tucson area. So it's been tremendous to get the community support, but also, you know, be able to recruit and show off the city of Tucson to folks that are coming to C Path to join the organization.
Yeah, I know. I agreed. We're hiring. So if anyone is interested in joining us, please come walk the path with us.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you both very much for your time this morning. And I think we will leave it there. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.